Denise and
Jadon.
And we're here to talk to you about building our life on what truly matters. And we're going to start our lesson with a familiar story. Once upon a time, there lived a family of pigs. Daddy Pig and Mommy Pig decided their boys were old enough to live on their own, so they sent them to market to buy goods to build themselves houses. The oldest pig was very frugal, perhaps too frugal. He told the salesman he would purchase the cheapest material he could for his home, something that would be very easy to transport. "We have straw," the salesman offered. "I'll take it," replied the oldest pig. The middle pig was willing to spend a little more money, but wanted something that was easier and quicker to build with. "Do you have any sticks?" asked this pig. "We sure do," answered the salesman, and he bought up all the sticks and put the bundle into his wagon. Now the littlest pig thought long and hard. "I want it to be strong," he considered to himself, "to stand up to weather or dangerous animals." He looked at the salesman. "Please be honest with me. Which material would you recommend for my home?" Without hesitating, the salesman suggested brick and mortar. "I will purchase those, kind salesman," said Pig. Pig loaded up his wagon and the three little pigs headed back to build their homes. When they reached the land where they were to build their homes, they laid out their material and got to work. The oldest pig, he struggled to stack the flimsy straw, but he managed to set it up in only just a couple of hours. Now the middle pig, he threw his house together in a hurry. Sticks are so easy to build with. "Look at me, I'm already done. You should have gotten sticks for your house and not had to work so hard," the middle pig boasted. The youngest pig kept working. Now the littlest pig, he worked all day long. He did not finish building his home until it was almost dark and sweat was pouring down his face. He headed inside at last to relax and read a book. The next morning, the oldest pig received a visit from the big bad wolf. "Oh, Piggy, won't you let me in? I would love to join you for breakfast," said Wolf. "No way," shouted the oldest pig. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down." The wolf growled angrily, blowing a big gust of air at the house, and whoosh, the straw flew this way and that. Lunchtime came and the wolf's tummy grumbled, so he made his way up to the middle pig's home. "Oh, Pig, will you eat lunch with this lonely old wolf?" he implored. "Not a chance," cried the middle pig. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down," the wolf growled angrily, blowing an even bigger gust of air at the stick house, and whoosh, the sticks tumbled to the ground. Now dinner time rolled around and the wolf had already made plans. He knew there was another little pig living in the brick home. "Oh, Piggy, I came to ask you for dinner. May I come in?" the wolf inquired. "I know what you're getting at, and you're not going to turn me into food today," the littlest pig stated. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down," the wolf growled angrily, blowing the biggest gust of air he could. It wasn't working. The littlest pig smiled. He had built his home on a firm foundation and stayed safe from the big bad wolf. Now, you've surely heard the story of the three little pigs before. And there's a story very similar in the Bible of two men who were building homes. Now, we find that story in Matthew 7. Here we go. In Matthew chapter 7, verses 24 through 27. And it says, "Therefore, everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. The rain came down and the stream rose, and the waters blew and beat against the house. Yet it did not fall because it had its foundation on the rock. But everyone who hears these words of mine and does not put them into practice is like a foolish man who built his house on sand. The rain came down, the storms rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house, and it fell with a great crash. Now the two older pigs were like the foolish man who did not build his home on a firm foundation, and when the winds came, their houses fell flat. Now the youngest pig is like the wise man. He built his home on a strong foundation. It may not have been as convenient, and surely was more difficult to build, but it stood when those winds came. Just like these homes in the two stories, we need to build our lives on a firm foundation. If we build it on the world, money, or other people, our foundations are going to fail when trials blow our way and the big bad wolf, or Satan, comes seeking to destroy us. However, if we build our lives on God and His Word, we will have a firm foundation that cannot be shaken. He will shelter us from the storm, and God's foundation is sure. Now, as a family, take a moment and ask yourselves, are we building our life on a firm foundation or a flimsy one? Then talk about the ways you can build a firm foundation that cannot be shaken. Thanks, friends. We'll see you next time. Bye.